injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flatwork. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We back. The Malone Radio Show. 93.7 The Ticket.
We in here.
We came in here hot this time.
Get that mic out your face, like Mama Tula.
Look, man, we got 3 cameras in here, 2 cameras. They should be able to see
Mama
something.
Tula, I tried to tell him.
Don't. Here you go. Here you go.
I tried to tell him. He ain't gonna listen.
Harrison, how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing good. Don't listen to Mike. The cameras are good. Don't move the mic right now, all right? I don't know what you're talking about over there.
Starting something already.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson.
Hey.
Yeah, gotta be starting something.
Oh man, this has been a week. This has definitely been a week.
It has.
Let me get this out first, because you know how we do. If you don't know, now you know. As Biggie say, our vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African American heritage. And the mission is to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln, and we do that with the holistic program that we have. Listen, if you don't know, now you know. We're in a capital campaign, so our building, listen, we're so excited to get a brand new building for 54,000 square foot.
It's coming.
So we're looking to do some special things out of it.
Absolutely.
Our community is needed. We need this thing in the community that we are in and that we're serving. So we are having a great time. We are in 4 different locations right now. So if you're looking for a preschool, let me get this out there. We at City Impact. After school programs is at Christ United. Our teen program and maternal wellness program is at First United. And our mental health and healing programs are at the Turbine Flats.
Turbine Flats.
So shouts out to all of those agencies and all of those companies and people that have taken us in for the next 18 months. 1-8.
Oh, hopefully I'll be finishing this degree by then.
You said finishing. Oh, you working on that other one?
Yeah.
You sound excited about that.
I'm not. I'm not.
Man.
Yeah.
Get it in.
Yeah.
Now listen. Now,
we got a special.
We got a special guest.
We got a special.
Look, I keep trying to tell people every week, man, every guest is special, but this one is
special.
Harrison, I don't know if you ever heard of hold on. Like I had a story, man, but it just went through my brain. I was getting ready to say something and I completely forgot.
See there?
Man, I had a story.
Was it Hard Knocks? Watch Bears Hard Knocks last night?
Let me tell you something about Hard Knocks before we get going. You know, they hyping up this brother. They hyping up Caleb like he is the next GOAT.
They did Chicago?
They're doing Chicago, yeah.
They're doing Chicago today.
Now?
And
it's Hard Knocks. It's a show.
Yeah, the football. They follow the football team around and we get exclusive content.
What football team?
They doing the
They're
Bears.
doing the Bears.
Okay.
Now they saying that they had him coming out to the Bulls theme. I'm like, come on, man, come on, don't do this.
Did you watch it?
Don't do this. I saw a clip of it, and I don't want it to be all about Caleb Williams. I want it to be about the Bears. There's other players. I mean, I don't want to see a Caleb Williams show. I don't.
Hey,
he hasn't even thrown a pass yet. He hadn't played one down. I would like to see the Bears, the whole team.
Where y'all other quarterback go?
He's with Steelers.
He just got in a fight with Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Was that a fight, really?
I mean, it's training camps. It's every camp having some scuffles. I'm not sweating about it.
He looked at Russell. I think he threw a touchdown pass.
Oh, he said something about Sierra.
He looked at Russell Wilson and said, the highest paid bench warmer.
Come on, man. Pull that up. Is that for real?
Yeah, that's what he said. He threw a touchdown pass.
If it is, give me fantastic. If it is, we got to trade him to get him back.
The highest paid bench warmer or something on that line. Person who sitting on the bench.
I need to see
like
that.
Russell slapped him.
Oh, okay.
Russell got some thug in him.
Man, that's that baby hair.
That's it.
he got no thug in that baby hair.
I need to see some facts before we move on to this guest because y'all gonna be excited about what we're gonna hear tonight.
I'm trying to tell you that what they say. You know, listen.
First off,
everything I say, it checks out.
Really? It checks out.
It has checked out. Watch what we talking about.
We putting a check on this.
I was about to say let's sit in a moment of silence, but we can't do that because we live and direct. But I'm right.
I don't think you're right.
I'm telling you, I'm right.
What day was this? How recent?
Like a week ago.
All right. It was about 7 days ago.
Can Wilson
camp
fight?
Following a hit on Justin Fields?
Yeah, see, it's not real.
No, I saw the fight.
The skirmish was a byproduct of linebacker Roberts' shove of quarterback Justin Fields at the end of a read option play during Wednesday's practice. Several offensive linemen took exception to the shove, thus leading to a shoving match between the offense and defense.
Not that
there
one.
You go. That was the only one.
No, that's not.
That's the only one.
That's not.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Man,
while temperatures were hot at the moment, it didn't take long for things to cool off.
Yeah, see.
Look, don't worry about it. I got it.
There's no way.
If you can find it, yeah.
There's no way Russell Wilson slapped anybody.
Yeah,
that dog in him.
What's that?
He got that dog in him.
Yeah, he got that chihuahua.
He got it. I forgot. Well, I was getting ready to go there. While he's looking at this, I want to say, Harrison, we have somebody in the studio tonight that I would love if we can get permission for this music to be our theme. I would love. We don't have to email nobody. We don't have to call nobody. But the one that is sitting next to me on my left is
the one and only.
The one and only Hakeem. Now, let me just say this. I would love for, I don't know what song, you can even pick it, but I would love for that song to be our theme. And we just got to get permission, because if we don't have permission, we get in trouble.
For sure.
So so he's saying for sure. So we gotta make something happen.
Yeah, most definitely. I cooked something up. We cooked them up.
And I'm not gonna put him on the spot tonight.
Yeah.
And have him kick something real quick.
Off the head.
You
know, I can. You know, I ain't trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
You can do it. So you can do that too.
Man, hey, boy.
You can do that too, Mike.
Boy, look. I may not always be right, but I ain't never wrong.
That's wild. That's a wild statement to say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That sounds like a dollar bill-ism. Dollar bill, big shouts out to you, brother, if you're listening. Hakeem, we got Hakeem in the studio. Welcome to the show tonight, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Let's get going with you, because there's so many questions that I want to ask, but I really want them to, those that are listening that have not heard of you, which is kind of hard to do. Yeah. Really tell the audience and tell the people that's listening, who are you? Basically, where are you from? Did you grow up here? What school, high school? We always like to shout out high schools here. So let's start with that until we get into, because you're doing a lot of great things. And we want to be able to share that information. We had Justice on about a couple of months ago. Yeah. So we definitely got to bring Justin Brown back on the show at some point, man, until he calmed down with that LeBron stuff. But
hey, we call Coach on him.
Justin, if you're listening, you know who the GOAT is, and it's not the one that you say. So Hakeem, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I go by the name of Hakeem. I am a Lincoln, Nebraska native, better known as the Corn Coast, born and raised. As far as schooling goes, high school, I spent my first 2 years at Lincoln North Star, and then I transferred over to Lincoln High for my junior and senior year. And then about 3/4 of the way of my senior year at Lincoln High, I transferred out to a prep school out in North Carolina, Thomasville, North Carolina. So I played for a prep school called New Hope Christian Academy to further my basketball career out there.
Okay. Because he was a dead shooter out there. He was dropping. Yeah. He had that J.
A little bit.
Yeah, he had that
little bit of bounce, a little bit of bounce, a little bit of.
So you mentioned Corn Coast. What is Corn Coast?
Corn Coast. It is a brand. It's more than a brand at this point. It's a movement. It's a culture. I first curated the concept of the Corn Coast back in about 2014. It just came out of trying to pioneer a lane for Nebraska at the time when I was really trying to make music a career for myself. And I wanted to take Nebraska with me. I didn't want to be just another artist to go to a bigger city that provided more opportunity. I felt the need and responsibility to stay here and help create and just create a culture that I envisioned. So really how I came up with it, I was listening to Joey Badass a lot at the time, and he always refers to, he's from the East Coast, but he refers to as Beast Coast. And I'm like, us witty. And I was like, man, we ain't got nothing here that's like, something cool to call Nebraska.
Right.
So obviously I'm like, what are we heavily known for? Football and corn. And I took corn and then, threw in the coast, and it worked. But at the same time, it felt a little forced. So I felt the need to come up with the slogan behind it, which was make waves where there's no ocean. And that being a rapper and being, an artist, I was able to provide a very poetic, metaphoric explanation behind the brand of the culture of Corn Coast. So make waves where there's no ocean, make something happen where something is non-existent. And that's exactly what I set out to do.
Man, that was fire, wasn't it?
It was great.
Harrison, I saw you nodding on that one. So
yeah.
that means we are in the same the spirit is the same up in here right now, right?
We're in flow state.
So really how you explain that, because I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew that you started a brand, which this brand has taken off. So behind this brand, what does that entail? What is the message that you have with what you have created for yourself?
The message is to create, and not only that, have ownership of what you're creating. I think that is so important, to have something that you can materialize out of a small idea in your head, and when you might materialize it into this world and manifest it into this world, and you have this thing into the physical form. Not only that accomplishing that is on a grand magnitude, but at the same time, when you have ownership of it, it's just so important. I can't express the amount of ownership. So I'm about ownership, vertical integration. I want to own as many steps of the process as I can. As Nip said, F the middleman. I wanted to have every part of the process. I wanted to not only have it, but I wanted to learn every part of the process and really understand what it takes to essentially accomplish your goal. I wanted to set out, be a pioneer, and go through the journey, go through all the trials and tribulations, and again, make something happen where something was non-existent. I wanted to prove it to myself. I wanted to prove it to people that are no longer here with me today, and they're still breathing. So I walked with a heavy chip on my shoulder, which at times could have been a toxic thing, but fortunately, I was able to harness that energy into good and to manifest things that I wanted for myself, wanted it for the culture, and just wanted it for my family. So that's really what the Corn Coast brand stands for, is just making it happen, having that idea and going out and getting it under any odds, any circumstances, no excuses, just going out and getting it.
He is, and I will say this: I was literally and I've been knowing him since man. He used to do judo way when they were little kids.
Crazy.
And that's how I began to know. And I knew his dad. His dad cut hair on 27th and O, Muhammad. And so I met him first, and then I met
Muhammad,
the kid.
your pops?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, shout out Pops.
Yeah, and then I met him.
Muhammad, cool.
The whole family.
Cool.
The whole family.
Yeah.
The whole family is cool. And I literally watched him grow up and then get to high school, watch him and this and that and the other. But then he started like his own business. He started like doing things that some of the other, it wasn't normal. It wasn't like a normal deal. And so he very creative. And so it was one of his friends at the time, my barber. I couldn't get into my barber. D-Love stopped cutting. So it kind of ticked me off. So D-Love, we'll talk about that later. But then I went in there and got a lineup. I got a lineup. And then all of a sudden I couldn't get into my barber again. I'm like, man. So I sat down in this brother's chair. I think you were cutting still at your dad's shop.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I said, bruh, make me leave my barber.
Yeah. You just said exactly that.
He said, okay, bet. Man,
exactly like that.
He started slicing me.
Yeah.
I haven't been back since. And he takes his time. He's not spraying your head. You ever watch those TikToks?
No enhancements. Enhancements free.
Some enhancement sprays.
Yeah, nah.
I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Go out here and run a lap if you want to.
Right.
Man.
Hug up on somebody. Your whole line is on their shirt.
Oh, God. Yeah. Nah, it ain't it.
Like, what happened? What happened?
Nah, we not doing that.
There was no sprays, man. And he started doing like I've never got my eyebrows done. Look. I'm from look, where I'm from, we ain't thinking about eyebrows, right?
Nah, not at all.
Where we from, we ain't thinking about eyebrows.
Right. But I'm gonna tell you something. The difference. The difference. I mean, you come out of there a brand new person, and so I've been going ever since. he stopped cutting for a minute. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. We stopped cutting for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, what am I? And he had another barber in there, cool. He got some great barbers in the shop.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then when I heard he was coming back, I looked at Cool. I ain't even have to say nothing. I looked at Cool. Cool was like, I already know,
It's
man.
time.
I already know, big man. I already
know.
We slide on back up in the chair.
Cool too.
Yeah, shout out to my guys, Corn Coast Cuts,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to all my guys.
It's crazy because you got some of my former students that's in there too.
Word.
Yeah, you got some of my
That's
former
crazy.
students that's in there cutting that was going through the system and you know had it kind of rough, you know, but they you know paved the way for themselves and outweighed the trials and tribulations, and you know, so when I bring the boys down there, you know, I'm like, man, you know, it's good to see, you know, my former students in there and they doing their thing, and I'm like, man, this is what's up. So yeah, man, you absolutely have you created a place where those individuals can feel safe, have somewhere to go, and trust in your vision and what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So big ups to that, because your little brother in there too, right? Yeah. Fro, Pharaoh in there. Man, that's who cut the boys. So you know, we'll come see you in Sunday. We'll come see you Sunday.
Say less.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see how they grew up and what they're doing right now, because you left your pop shop and started your own.
Yeah.
And not only started your own, but you have your own establishment that's by itself. You've created other entities, but behind Corn Coast, it's like you grew. You're definitely right about what you're saying.
Yeah.
You have a clothing line. What all do you have with Corn? Because I got some of the gear.
Hey,
wait, so where's this at? You said it's Corn Coast, the South Lincoln?
Where's that located?
Yeah, it's behind the Van Dorn off South.
Okay.
Back in Speedway Circle.
Okay.
Yeah, back. What's the sporting complex? It's not Connecticut, is it? Or
I'm sure you're right
Speedway,
across
right behind, right behind a Good Life.
Yep.
Across from that golf course. I think it was talking about that same area.
No, you know where they built the new the basketball complex in Speedway.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do.
and it's right across the street.
All right.
It's right across the street from in that same circle area, but it's
off of Park Drive.
Yeah, it's right across the street from that.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
It's a great. You learn and you feel smarter when you walk out too. And this is why I say that. This is why I say
elaborate.
Because I will say that, because when you're getting a cut, it's not a lot of gibberish, but what you hear is he has something always on the TV.
Always on the TV.
And it's something educational.
Always on the TV.
When I got the juice, when I first heard about the watermelon juice and all this stuff and how it from him.
Yeah.
And I said, man, come on, man. And just so happened, I promise you, I'm not out here making claims and you about to get healed. Don't think I'm Dr. John from the other Dr. John, right? I'm saying when me and my wife, when we went to the Dominican Republic, I don't know what I ate, but my stomach was jacked up.
Right.
I couldn't hold nothing in. I literally thought about what I heard from his shop about watermelon, about the fruit, and I started eating it to rehydrate myself, like the watermelon stuff like that. Listen, literally felt better, and that's what I was eating. I literally, because I couldn't keep anything down. It's like whatever I ate, it was just like, man, it ain't staying in me. Started that watermelon juice. I think I sent you a video or a picture look at this. The mango, all this stuff that I was eating.
Yeah.
Mango nasty.
Bro, listen.
That's crazy. My girl said the same thing. Yeah. She loved mango juice. I'd be like, you can't.
So it's
I'd be like, nah. You can't love the juice, but not like the mango.
Yeah, mango nasty, bro.
That's crazy. What is it? The texture for you?
I think so. Yeah.
I can get with that. I'm a very texture person.
Yeah.
Some foods, it's not that it tastes bad, it's just I can't get down with the texture.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Mike, if it's not a hamburger and fries, Mike ain't gonna. we'll go to Blue. We'll go to the oven. We'll go to all these.
Oven my spot.
Let me get a burger. I was like, bro,
nobody eats raw food. So eat sushi, bro.
It's cooked. You can get the cooked sushi.
That's still nasty, bro.
See,
that's nasty.
He can't drink protein shakes.
Why?
The texture. The texture. Can't do it.
You're not wrong. You're not. I can see where you're coming from.
I Earl. Yeah, I lose it.
Thicker
Sweet
liquid,
potatoes. Sweet potatoes. It's like, bruh, I mean, what can you eat?
What is it with the sweet? Is it the sweetness?
Yeah, but this is crazy though. Like, I can eat sweet potato pies, but I can't eat yams. Ew.
What's the texture?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just nasty.
It's just a pie without the crust.
It's not gonna happen.
I do feel you on that because with certain food that has the texture of very like smooth, creamy, I need something to like break it up. Like I need some texture in there.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so I can get the some pecans
And then
or some crust with that. Yeah.
half of the like the yams have them strings in it, and I'm not doing that. them strings. You had my pie. You had my sweet potato pie. Ain't no strings.
Let me tell you something. You make some of the best sweet potato. I will say that. Like you top notch on the sweet potato pie. No joke. No joke. I would hands down. And get mad if somebody take a slice. Liza, if you listening, that was before I started the workout. So let me put that out there. Liza, if you're listening, that was before the workout. So
she gonna punch you in your throat.
Right. Man. Listen, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with Hakeem on 93.7 The Ticket, Malone Radio Show.
Yeah.
Box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part, we offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A+ support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We're back.
We're back. For those that was here earlier, yeah, I found my facts. However, like I said,
what are they really facts?
Like I said, I'm never wrong. I'm always right, but I ain't never wrong. So I was right.
What was you right about?
What I said.
What? Was it true? Was it true though? It
was true. it was true what I said. That I said I read somewhere.
Oh, so now you trying to change it.
But it was true. I read somewhere.
So the truth is that you read it somewhere, but the story is false.
I don't know if the story is false.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if the story is false. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know if the story is false or not. I mean, I didn't write the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's Mike. Here's Mike.
Hey, I'm telling you, I get out of court. I get out of court.
Oh man, listen,
I don't recall.
We don't recall. That's the thing. That's what we're doing tonight. Okay, that's what we're doing.
That's
tonight.
what we're doing.
We in the studio tonight with Hakeem,
the special guest.
The special guest tonight, MC, all of the above. Now, before we left, we talked about that you are you cut hair. You have your own barbershop. You're doing other. What other things are you doing that keeps you busy?
So first and foremost, I'm a father first. And then when it comes to the other businesses, I'm a barber. I own a barbershop. I'm a clothing designer. I own a dispensary. I own a cookie business that I run with my partner, Sabrina, my significant other. Shout out to the wife.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. And when did you start all of this?
I started all this.
6.
It started with the barber, but I started. Well, honestly, let's just start it with 2019 when I opened up the Corn Coast facility.
Okay.
So this October will be 5 years.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, don't sleep on the air freshener either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to get that popping, man. Like,
no. Don't get it popping because that's the hookup. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
People sleep on it, bro.
They be getting in my car. What's that? Don't trip. Don't trip.
He don't even tell them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing.
Don't
That's why
trip.
they taking off.
Don't trip.
Mike ain't telling nobody.
Don't trip. I tell
it,
you know what I tell them? I can get you some.
Right,
you know,
right.
I can get you some, but you know, I can get you a little bit. Where you get this from?
That's all you need to know.
Do you need another? Are you out? You need another one? I go get you some that vanilla boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the pineapple. Yeah,
pineapple vanilla.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Boy, look,
that's the one I keep on road.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me work this one hand real quick. We have the barbershop. Father.
Yeah.
And that goes without saying. That is very important, and it's much needed, right? So the father is in the home. That's big. That's big. Huge. Barbershop.
Yeah. Clothing designer.
Clothing designer.
Yeah. The dispensary business.
And
then recording artist.
Don't forget the scents.
Cookie.
And the cookie. Oh, listen. If y'all never had that's what.
Man.
Go on and tell on yourself.
I ain't saying. But you know what? Here's the deal. Tell us about the cookies though, because
tell us about the cookies.
I can't tell you what. I can't tell you what's in them. But
he not gonna tell us.
Yeah, it is. It's all.
I got you.
Explain the cookies.
Yeah. So really, with the cookie business, honest and sweet. Again, shout out to the wife. So we kind of built it around my diet, essentially. So I live a plant-based diet, and I always wanted my lady to bake home goods, treats that catered to that. So I really just started with her, just looking up a few recipes that she was already baking currently, and I would just be like, the further I got along my plant-based journey, I would ask if she could just, hey, can you swap out this for that? And then as I continue to learn about other ingredients in our food, I started to ask her to swap out certain things. Before you know it, she was making plant-based cookies and dessert A to B. So our brand, Honest and Sweet, it's an at-home bakery. Our goods are plant-based, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, paleo, and I think refined sugar-free. All that.
And I'm gonna go on record and say this. Hear me and hear me good, Harrison. His wife and my wife have and all those ingredients have all those things in common. The only difference is my wife sometimes put in brown sugar. Sugar. Okay, I'm not calling you out. But here's the deal. I did taste the cookies. And I was very curious on how these cookies, and I'm gonna tell you something.
You can't taste anything,
man. Look. I haven't had them all. I have my favorite, right? And that's the pecan cookie. And I haven't had the other one that you.
Pecan.
Yeah, I haven't had the other one. But
you eat pecan pie, don't
you? Yeah. Ugh. Well,
what?
For those who I used to. Maybe once a week if it's ever made. See, don't be trying to put me out.
No, I wasn't. You know, I forgot all about that at that time.
Hakeem, I'm trying to do my own health journey too.
Right.
And Mike keep drawing me back.
No.
Mike.
I'm just
be like that. I'm just be like that.
Listen, I'm rooting. I want. Yeah, I mean, you know, because
I do eat pecan. Look,
but I can't do that either. It look like them things we had in our house.
Is it pecan or pecan?
Crazy.
Pecan.
Crazy.
No, but it looked like once. Okay, we're gonna swing it back to Dollar Bill. Shout out to Dollar Bill. That's Dollar Bill favorite pie. But I used to tell Dollar, I'll be like, I can't, like, that's sitting on the counter just look like what we had in our house growing up. They just there and having a party.
Joints on the top.
Yeah, they just sitting there.
Congregate.
Hey, well, put me on Naked and Afraid. I'm eating them.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat them.
I can't do it.
You mentioned the baking.
Yeah.
With that being said, what's going on this weekend? Because there's an event this weekend that is going on that I really want people to hear what's popping.
So very important event. This Sunday, August 11th. Me and my brothers, Juice and Jays, Jordan, Justice Brown, two brothers. Um, First, I want to give them their shout out. They've been making waves in the scene of health and wellness through their cold pressed juices, and also will be selling fresh, locally sourced fruit come this Sunday. So we're going to provide our cookies, our at home baked goods, and they're going to provide the cold pressed juices and fruits. But on a larger scale, we've already seen the impact of the elevated just consciousness of being aware of what you are consuming. And he said something dope. He was dealing with somebody in the Haymarket, talking to him about watermelons. And long story short, he was saying, he was like, man, I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble selling these seedless watermelon. He's like, everybody this year is asking about seeded watermelon. He's like, I've never had this happen before. And I personally can also see, I post all the time about what I'm eating. I share posts that inform people about what they're putting in their bodies. And I just see on a mass scale the impact of, and I'm not taking credit for this, but I just see the collective consciousness is just raised, and people are becoming more aware of what they're consuming. And it's just dope to see. It's dope to see. It's a worldwide thing. And it's really a beautiful thing to see. So to circle back to the organic exchange, we wanted to create a we that was something else we wanted to pioneer. It wasn't just about the business aspect of it. It was, how can we still push health and wellness and inform people that it doesn't look like eating grass. What most people just, you're vegan, you're plant-based. Well, what do you eat? How do you get your protein? Whoopty whoop. We're trying to teach people that you can still indulge in healthy habits, healthy treats, healthy food, and it can still taste good, and you don't have any guilt with indulging in something that is not only good for you but tastes good too. And we're really just trying to push that culture and narrative of health and wellness. And I just think in today's time, it's important. Focusing on your mental health, focusing on, I mean, it all starts in the gut. It's your first brain. It all starts in the gut. So we just wanted to be, that was something else we wanted to be pioneers at. And seeing a group of guys at our age that also look like us, it was important for people to see what it looks like when people that look like us come together and not do everything in a separate state. And you don't see that often because there's just things that get in the way, whether it's egos, whether it's financial situations. Some people can't put their pride and ego aside and build something bigger than themselves. And I wanted to do that and again, show other people what this looks like and show that it can be done.
Right.
Again, making waves where there's no ocean, and we understand what these ripples, the momentum behind these ripples are eventually going to turn into waves, and we're slowly seeing that. It's a turtle race, and it is really a beautiful thing. So yeah,
thanks for breaking that down. Now, where is this going to be located?
It's going to be located at the Corn Coast Company facility in the parking lot. So we were trying to honestly get in at the farmers market downtown, and I have this mindset where, again, it can be toxic, but 9 times out of 10, it always works out in my favor. Is, why can't we can just kind of do this ourselves? And, I'm looking at the criteria and everything like that. I'm like, okay, cool. Requirements, things like that. And I'm just like, man, why don't we just link up and just do this on our own, bro? Like, why don't we bring the people to us? Like, we can do it. They can do it. Why can't we? And it started like that. And I just, again, it kind of started in the barbershop. I'm cutting their hair, and I'm like, bro, we got to do this. We got to do this. The people need to see this. The people need this. And yeah, I just knew it was important.
And what if we had all of us in this community had that idea, that mindset.
Right. Well, it's kind of like what
Right.
you was talking about earlier. How it's like, oh man, we can't come together with nothing unless it's sports. Who's watching the Olympics?
Right.
And that's one of our, when I say our, I mean our culture.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things. It's like we sometimes hate to see someone that look like us doing better than us.
Exactly.
And so we feel like we got to sabotage their success to make what we doing more valid.
Right.
Instead of just saying, oh man, that's, that's dope. That's, what I'm saying, he doing it. They doing it. They, big ups to them, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's we are sometime our own downfall.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? On what it is that we're trying to do, and our success rate is not as high as it should be because of us.
Right.
But we're quick to say somebody else.
Yeah. And it hurts because I know psychologically we're facing ripple effects intellectually from where we came from.
Right.
And part of me is like, man, I can't blame my brothers and sisters for having this mindset, but at the same time, we all have the opportunity to change. And I don't know, it's one of those things. It's like, I know where we get it from.
Right.
I know exactly where we get it from. But
do we want to change?
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's like,
Exactly.
do we want to change?
Exactly.
Because I think like I say, some people just feel like it's easier this way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like I say, it's easier to say something negative than it is to say something positive. It's just like if you ask somebody to say 3 negatives and 3 positive about themselves, they'll the most likely start with the negative.
Yeah, quicker.
And then they'll rattle those off. But when you ask them something about positive about just themselves, they live with themselves every day. You mean you can't say 3 things positive about yourself?
That's a shirt. That's a shirt.
Yeah.
Choose the change.
Choose
That's a
the
shirt.
change.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt. Choose the change. We on and while we saying that, Harrison saying break. Hey,
yeah.
It's a good
Choose
idea.
the change while we break.
Choose to take this
it.
break.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we'll be right back after these messages. 93.7 The Ticket, the Malone Radio Show.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
See, that's when Hakeem should just come on in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some. There it is right there. There it is right there.
Hopefully we on the spot, man.
Hey, we have Hakeem in the show real quick, and I know we're going to be running out of time, but we definitely want to be able to acknowledge the fact you do music as well.
Yeah.
So you write your own. He write his own music.
Yeah.
Hey,
nobody write my rap.
Let me say that again. He write his own. Tell us a little bit about that.
The music, man. The music was always the first passion since very young. It's funny, just off camera, we were talking about just like fatherhood and stuff like that, and my parents raised me playing basketball. That was kind of going to be like my thing. But looking back in hindsight, music was always the thing that was like everything that I loved to do. Basketball was like in the forefront, but music was always there. From when I first started rapping in the 6th grade, I formulated my first rap group called Z Unit. My rap name was K-Ice at the time. We did talent shows, ETS talent show. Like music was just like that one thing. And I wouldn't say wish, but, talking about fatherhood and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He pushed basketball. Both my parents pushed basketball, but I often wonder where I would be if they just like recognized like, wait, this kid loves music. Though I did love basketball, but I wonder where I would be at if the same way they invested in me basketball wise, if they would have put that into music for me. I really wonder where I would be. That's important because I got kids now. So so the way I approach parenting is a very fallback approach because I understand what I can be in their like experiment of life if I'm too involved. And ultimately that kind of drove me to not like basketball anymore because I felt like I was doing it for somebody other than myself. So now I just kind of want to let them like do what they do. Once I see heavy involvement, like they really, really like, then I'll throw some dollars in like investments. But even then, like, I don't want to be my son's coach. I don't want to be my son's trainer. My dad was that for me, and I appreciate every lick of it, every dollar. He was up late nights training us. You know what I'm saying? But I want them to experience that from I want to just be their cheerleader.
Yeah. So you answer the questions for your kids. You answer those questions that you wish you had answers for when you was little.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's basically how we, cause like I tell people, man, this thing called parenting don't come with a handbook.
Nah, it's
they don't give. So when you're born, they don't give a handbook to your parents and say, you know what, this is what you need to do when they turn this age or whatever.
Yeah.
So like we said, they going off of pure experience of what they know.
Yeah.
And kind of like we was talking about on the break, it's like, we're not that far removed from all the BS.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at, man, okay, when our parents were parenting, what were they going through and what were they parents going through when they was parenting? Speaking of our culture or whatnot. So we just have to do the best that we can. And like you just said, answer those questions that we wish we had answered or the way we felt when we was coming up. We got to make sure that we notice that in our kids and just try to answer those questions for them.
Yeah.
Like, man, do I really want to push this? Nah, because I didn't like it. So I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna ask them that question because the question was never asked for me.
Right,
so
right.
I'm gonna ask them, I'm gonna ask them that question.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because that's what, like with my son, I make sure that I ask him. A lot of people seen when he was growing up, man, they was like, you do this too hard, you do this too hard, but they don't know. He was asking for that. Like I would come home from out of town and he'll be waiting on the couch for me. It'd be Sunday, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll get home. He waiting on the couch. Dad, we're going to go train.
Okay.
So I can't tell him no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he want that. And so a lot of people thought that I pushed this on him. No, he asked for everything that he got right now. He's asked for. He's worked for.
Yeah.
And so, but I always made sure to tell him, you can quit this at any time. Because I'm not living through you. But I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people live through their kids and try to recreate their youth because they didn't do all that they needed to do or whatnot. So that's big ups to you though, for sure.
And just to quickly piggyback off of that, and you guys tell me if you guys feel the same way. I do believe there's a difference between forcing your child doing something and also once they make the commitment, holding that conviction to them.
Oh yeah.
So once they decide they do something,
you got
like
go.
my
We
son,
want
I
110.
said no. You said you wanted to be great at this soccer thing. So you need to go out and train.
Yeah.
Like you need to go out. So I still hold them convicted.
Got to.
I still let them know they got a choice.
Yeah.
But when it gets hard, I remind them
you said
that you wanted to be great.
Yeah.
And if that's the case,
this is what you got to go through.
The great people do these things in order to be that way.
Yeah. And it's crazy that because like when my son was coming up, when we used to go on these wrestling trips and on these football trips and things like that, like when he was littler, that a word, littler. Yeah, it's a word for us.
Yeah, it'll work. It'll work. It'll work.
We follow. Yeah. When he was little, like I didn't play no music in the car. We listened to all motivational speaking.
Okay.
There and back. You know what I mean? Because there you got to get your mind right. I want you to remember why you say you was doing this.
Right.
And then if it didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go, now I want you to hear what it's like, what you need to get to reset your mind to do what you need to do the next time.
I like that.
So we didn't listen to any music. We listened to all motivational speaking, all on the way there and the way back. To get so he can understand. Like, okay, now I know what I need to do and what I didn't do and why I didn't do it. Maybe I wasn't focused. Maybe So those are the little things that I tried to answer those questions for me. Like, man, what would I would have needed to get over a certain hump? Maybe if I would have heard this right here, it would have pushed me. So I just try to implement in those things into their lives and not only them, the kids that I work with every day. It's like, okay, I see what you're going through. So let me show you a different way, or let me say something to you that may end up resetting how you feel.
Right. Right.
And you may attack whatever it is that you're trying to go after a little differently. So
I think that is all good. I think we running out of time saying this is
crazy.
We definitely got the that hour went fast, didn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's like 40 minutes. I don't
real
know
quick, tell them where we can find you though.
Yep.
Y'all can find me on all social media. Hakeem, EYEHAKIM. Be on the lookout for my new album that I'm just announcing for the first time right here. It'll be called Primavera, releasing August 23rd. I'll see you guys August 11th at the Organic Exchange Market. Come get your fresh juice, fresh fruit, and your organic treats.
We got to have him back on
we
can talk about that album and talk about the music stuff. But we missed out on a whole lot of stuff there
because he wanted to feature me, but I was busy. We'll talk about it later, though. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, appreciate you stopping by, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Hey, this has been the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The
Ticket.
Peace. See you again.
That's real.